Eddie!
Morning, Chris.
There's just been a car accident outside Tabor's.
Anyone hurt?
No, I don't think so.
Some of her stuff up there if you want to try it on.
When do they get back?
Sunday night. He's got 3 suits up here and a pair of brogues. Any 50s in there? It's costing me a bloody fortune staying here. Everything's on the meter.
Your sister and, what's his name? They've done this place up nice, really, ain't they?
Be even better if he didn't spend all his money on clothes.
You know Jessie, right?
Yeah.
She said her old man told her not to see you during the holiday.
Why?
Jess said she won't turn round.
He thinks I'm giving her one.
Are you?
Oh, very funny.
Where's the cat then?
Gone shopping.
Is Ivy going back to school next term?
Her brother said they might be moving to Bath.
Have you seen her lately?
Yeah, I saw her last week on the bus with her mum.
Well, I miss her if she does move. Wouldn't you?
I don't think they move. You all right?
Yeah. I'm going to go upstairs and have a kip before my mum gets back.
How's Eddie?
Oh, he's all right. He's staying at his sister's flat for a week while they've gone away on holiday.
He should have a party or something. If his old man's not about. You should tell him I had one, it'd be a laugh. How long's your sister away for?
A week, I think. They come back on Sunday night. You all right?
Yeah.
I better be going there.
Go and get me blazer from the chair in Steve's room, will ya? This is last week's and this week's.
See you tomorrow then, right?
Yeah, thanks for coming round.
All right. Bye, Ben.
Bye.
Eddie!
Come and have a look at what they've done up here. Ta-da! What'd you make of it?
Quite good, isn't it?
I started it last August. Not bad, eh?
I thought they were quite good, really.
Yeah, it ain't bad.
thinks you should have a party.
Oh, I don't know. If lots of people here and something gets stolen, she'll blame me.
You don't have to have lots of people in here, do you?
Will Jeremy clap afterwards?
Well, it'll only be you, me, Ben, Eric and Jess. It's only 5 people. It's not that many, is it?
Anyway, I can't play the stereo. She took the needle out and hid it.
Like to spend his time spotting the different types of ships bobbing their way across that mighty ocean.
That ship down there isn't making much headway. I better take it closer look. It could be in trouble.
Hello, Mum.
Let's get that done.
Oh, just as I thought. The ship is trouble.
Thank you, Mummy.
The sea's getting very angry.
is it?
It's Eric.
I'll go round the back. Come up here. Do you want some of this?
No, thanks. Just called round your house and your old man said you were staying here for a bit.
Till Sunday. You been doing much?
No, not really. Is your sister married?
Yeah, she's got 2 girls and a little boy.
Do they own it?
What, the boy?
No, the flat. Diff.
Yeah, they've been about 3 years now.
Yeah, it's all right, really.
You don't smoke, do you?
No, but I've got some. Here, can I stick one of these records on?
No, it's not working. Before they went away, she took the needle out and hid it. Knowing her, she probably took it with her.
What party?
You were the one who said it'd be a good idea. You know, Eddie's party. Some Friday night, about 8 o'clock.
Who's going?
Oh, just us lot.
I don't know where his sister's is.
Oh, don't worry, I'll call for you. He's only staying 2 roads down from his parents. If we're going, we've got to get some stuff ready. His sister ain't got any good records.
Don't look at me. I'm not having any of mine. They cost me a fortune. Cost £5.50 each.
Yeah, I do know how much records cost. Anyway, if you're there, what can happen to them? Right, see you tomorrow then.
Yeah, bye.
Eddie, you up?
Down a minute. Here he came round yesterday. Got a job in a hotel in Torquay.
When's he going?
Should have gone by now. He's going this morning.
On his own?
No, with Derek and Claire. Come back the first, second week of September.
She does advocate your sister, doesn't she? She's not having you on or anything.
No, she'll be around here somewhere. Did you get the records off Ben?
What?
You're gonna get some records off Ben for the party.
Thought you weren't that bothered.
I told you it was right on Saturday. You were gonna ask Ben and get some records off him.
Yeah, but I didn't think you were that bothered. I think you said Friday, didn't you? Not Saturday.
I said Saturday. I should know what I said. Anyway, I've asked Graham round now, and he's coming on Saturday.
Yeah, but you never said anything about Saturday. You said Friday.
Well, let's decide now then. Saturday, here, at 8 o'clock. Definitely Saturday. And you tell the others and get some records off Ben. Okay?
All right. Did he hit you?
No. No, he didn't hit me. He wouldn't hit me. He just told me to get out and come back when I weren't so stupid.
Yeah, but he can't have thrown you out for no reason. Your dad's not like that. What about your mum?
She was great. As soon as I left, she came running down the street after me and gave me her key. Then they started arguing. I feel really sorry for my mum.
Eddie's having a party Friday night.
Better give me Eddie's new address before you leave.
Very funny, I'm sure. I wonder if anybody has tidied up a copy of the Times. Must have my... We're coming!
Good morning, Great Uncle Bulgaria. We brought you a copy of the Times.
Oh, excellent. I'm very grateful. Thank you. Thank you, I think. Quiet, nice. Heavens, it's all sticky. I do wish people wouldn't have jam with their Times. I can't seem to turn the pages properly.
Yes, we always knew you were glued to the Times, Great Uncle Bulgaria.
What? What? I mean,
A Womble Fool's Day.
glue? Womble Fool's Day. Oh, that's what they've done. They've stuck all the papers. I quite like Womble Fool's Day. I can't let them slip away. Never do.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Where are you going to stay tonight then?
I ain't going back there, am I?
So where are you going to stay tonight then?
Oh, look, Chris, don't worry about me. Look, I'm all right. I'll see you Saturday at about 8. I'll try and get Eric along.
I can't. He's got a job now. I'm going away.
Has he?
Jess,
What?
your dad don't know, does he?
Look, Chris, don't worry.
It's all right, it's Chris. What did you come here now for? My dad's taking me out. You should have been here this morning.
I had to go round Eddie's. Anyway, I did come round at about 10 o'clock.
No, you didn't. Where you been?
I told you I had to go round Eddie's.
Did you bring anything with you?
Came round this morning and no one answered. You can get it tonight, can't you?
I can't. My dad's taking me out.
Can I have the records in?
You scratch these and I'll kill you. Whatever my dad says, tell Eddie I'll be there. I'll see you later.
Eddie! Eddie!
Hang on, I'll be down in a minute.
Why did you lock it?
They said to lock up. You got the records? Great. And I found the needle for the stereo. Shall I put one on?
Yeah, if you want.
Graham's coming over later.
Oh, what time?
He didn't say, he just said he'd be along.
One morning, Paddy
Down in a minute.
All right.
and found to his surprise that his friend had put the shutters out. He'd only just got over that shock when he had yet another one. Boom! It was all very unexpected, and he couldn't make head or tail. Don't worry, Mr. Barnes, came Mr. Gruber's voice. We didn't mean to alarm you. It's such nice weather, I thought I would take a day off. I'm taking you all on an outing to the Tower of London. We're going to see the crown jewels and the beekeepers. They're really yeoman warriors, but I understand they are called beekeepers because in the old days they used to taste all the royal food to make sure it was safe. And it's a liquid lip, consider it. I think seeing a beekeeper sounds even nicer than having a lip.
Ah, shit!
Paddington had never seen it.
What happened?
As soon as they
Mr.
arrived,
Poxy Vane.
hurried up to one.
A few quid left down the drain.
Would you like one of my marmalades? Please, you ask. I expect it will make a nice change for you.
You all right?
Mm.
Here we go. Marmalade.
What's the time? Dunno.
It's about 1:30.
Sure.
Like the way things were going. So, I think I shall go for my 11th. Outside the town. They're sure that if the Ravens had their wings clipped, they wouldn't be able to follow him. But he was wrong. But as he came through the arch, the beefeater called out to him, "Where do you think you're going with our ravens, young Bellamy Bear? Look, they're all following you. We can't have that and risk having the place fall down. I'm afraid you'll have to stay here until we've decided what's best." God, fancy Paddington being sent to the tower. Wait a minute. Do you know what I think the trouble is? I think they're after young Mr. Brown's marmalade sandwiches. And sure enough, after Paddington had given the birds his sandwiches, they stayed happily where they were. "Well," said the beefeater, "I never knew ravens like marmalade sandwiches. I think perhaps you'd better leave us your address. Then if any of our birds get lost, we can send for you." "I think," said Paddington, "if I'm to be a marmalade eater, I'd better start work now, just to make sure."